Get to know your Apple Watch and learn more about some useful gestures and features. Here are some helpful tips. Did you just get an alert that your friend sent you a text message? To respond right away, raise your wrist to see the message. Then tap the app drawer to send an emoji or memoji, record a message with your voice, and more. Or tap the iMessage field to enter a text reply. If your notifications have been stacking up, you can see them all in one place in Notification Center. Just swipe down from the top of your watch face and turn the digital crown, or swipe your finger on the screen to scroll through them. Once you're all caught up, you can clear notifications from this list by selecting the notification you want to delete, swiping left across it, and tapping the X. To clear all of your notifications at once, scroll to the top and tap Clear All. Control Center gives you quick access to settings like Do Not Disturb, the Ping iPhone button, and more. To open Control Center, touch and hold the bottom edge of the display and then swipe up. You can close Control Center by swiping down from the top of the display or pressing the digital crown. If you've set up Apple Pay on your iPhone, you can make purchases at participating locations by double-clicking the side button and bringing your watch display near the contactless reader. You'll feel a gentle tap and hear a chime when the transaction is complete. Want a fresh look for your Apple Watch? Swipe left or right from one edge of the screen to swap in a different watch face saved in your collection. Or touch and hold the watch face and swipe left all the way to the end if you want to create something new. Want to use Siri instead of tapping and swiping the screen? Press and hold the digital crown. Then say something like, "Set a timer for 5 minutes."
5 minutes, counting down.
To return to your watch face when you're done using an app, press the digital crown. To quickly return to the last app you were using, just double-click the digital crown. To see all your recently used apps in the dock, press the side button on your Apple Watch from any screen. If you need to make an emergency call, press and hold the side button and drag the emergency SOS slider to the right, which lets you quickly call for help and sends a message with your location to your emergency contacts. From here, you can also turn off your Apple Watch by dragging the power off slider to the right. To turn it back on again, just press and hold the side button. These are just some helpful ways to navigate your Apple Watch. Now you're ready to explore more of what it has to offer. For more Apple Watch,
starting in iOS 15, you can choose to play a background sound, such as bright noise or rain, to mask unwanted noise and help you concentrate while you use your iPhone. Here's how. In Settings, scroll down and tap Accessibility. Then, scroll down and tap Audio Visual. Tap Background Sounds, and then turn background sounds on. The default sound, rain, starts playing immediately. You can change it by tapping the sound menu and choosing a new option. Let's try ocean. Tap Back to return to the background sound settings. To adjust the volume, drag the slider. Let's turn it down a little. There. Perfect. Background sounds also play while you're watching videos, listening to music, or playing other media. If you don't want the background sound to play with media, you can turn this feature off. Tap Play Sample to hear what it sounds like with music playing. You can adjust the level the background sound plays at under media using the Volume with Media slider, like this. Tap Stop to stop playing the sample. You can also turn background sounds on and off and adjust the settings from Control Center. Just tap the hearing button. Now you can change the volume or switch the sound by tapping Background Sounds and tapping a new sound. Let's change back to rain. Tap the screen outside the menu to return to hearing control. You can also turn background sounds on and off by tapping the blue Background Sounds button at the bottom of the screen. Now, you can use your iPhone while the sound plays in the background. Learn more ways to make the most of your iPhone. With Focus, your device automatically filters notifications based on what you're doing. You can personalize a focus for working, driving, or whatever you want. In this video, we'll show you how to set up a focus and how to use it. Let's start in the Settings app. Tap Focus. Here you'll see options like Do Not Disturb, which silences all your notifications by default, along with Personal, Sleep, and Work, which you can tap to customize. If you turn on Share Across Devices, each focus is available on all the devices signed in with your Apple ID. And when you turn on a focus on one device, it's automatically turned on across your devices. To set up a new focus, tap the plus sign in the top right corner. Choose a theme, or tap Custom to build your own focus. Give your focus a name, and choose a color and icon. Then tap Next. Now choose the people you want notifications from during this focus. Notifications from others won't appear until you turn the focus off. Tap the plus sign to add contacts, and tap Done when you're finished. Now tap Calls From to decide which calls will ring on your device. You can also allow repeated calls from the same person within 3 minutes. When you're done, tap Allow. If you don't want to hear from anyone, you can tap Allow None. Now you can choose which apps you want notifications from when you're using this focus. Tap the plus sign, choose your apps, and tap Done. You can also decide if apps that aren't in the allowed list can send time-sensitive notifications, like calendar alerts and delivery notifications. Tap Allow to confirm your choices. If you tap Allow None, you can still get time-sensitive notifications during the focus. Now your focus is set up. Tap Done to continue. Next, you can personalize how your focus works. When focus status is on, apps like Messages will let people know that you have your notifications silenced. You can tap Home Screen to hide notification badges during the focus and choose which home screen pages to show. And you can tap Lock Screen to dim your lock screen or show silenced notifications there. To turn your focus on and off automatically, you can tap Add Schedule or Automation. You can choose to start your focus at a specific time, in a certain location, or when you launch an app. Or you can tap Smart Activation to let your device turn on the focus based on signals like your location, app usage, and more. You'll find an option to delete your focus at the bottom of the page. Deleting a focus removes it from all your devices. Now you're ready to use your focus. To turn your focus on anytime, open Control Center and tap Focus. You can tap a focus to start it, or tap the More button for extra options. If you want to edit your focus, tap Settings. Otherwise, choose an option. Let's turn this focus on for an hour. If you chose specific home screen pages for this focus, your other pages are hidden until you turn the focus off. Your lock screen displays an icon when you're using a focus. You can tap it to change to a different focus, or tap the active focus to turn it off. And that's how you can stay